First of all, let's say the U.S. dollar has lost 85% of its value since the 70s. And when the dollar decoupled from gold, and the government seems bent on continuing that tradition. From now until after the election, the government can print as much money as they want. The last time they did that, inflation went up 9%. Gold is the one asset that is proven to withstand inflation. It's a biblical currency, 5,000 years. You can invest in gold with noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. And if you will also get this 24 karat, 1/4 of an ounce gold standard coin for free. A 24 karat, 1/4 of an ounce gold standard coin they will send you for free. Simply go to noblegoldinvestment.com now. noblegoldinvestments.com. Go there now. The only gold company that we can trust. Guys, set up a gold IRA. Find out all about it at noblegoldinvestment.com.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, a Democrat from New York, and a bipartisan group of 5 other senators introduced groundbreaking legislation on July 13th, proposing that the U.S. government or private contractors may possess recovered UFOs and, quote, biological evidence of living or deceased non-human intelligence in a covert manner. The legislation provides a definition for, quote, non-human intelligence as, quote, any sentient, intelligent, non-human life form, regardless of nature or ultimate origin, which may be presumed responsible for UFOs. This remarkable language is not included lightly in bipartisan congressional legislation, especially considering it comes from the Senate's top lawmaker, The Hill has reported. The legislation was prompted by the 2017 disclosure of a previously undisclosed government UFO analysis program, which spurred a broader congressional investigation into unidentified anomalous phenomenon, also known as UAPs, the new terminology for UFOs that's used by our government. During the ongoing investigation, a multitude of individuals and groups claiming knowledge of secret UAP-related programs and information were identified. This prompted some members of Congress to suspect that the U.S. government had been concealing significant information about UAPs for extended periods of time. Additionally, credible evidence and testimony indicated the existence of federal government UFO records that have not been declassified as required by law, as stated in the legislation. In response, Schumer's legislation proposes the establishment of an independent 9-member agency tasked with collecting, reviewing, and declassifying UAP records. If the law passes in its current form, it would require that all government UFO documents carry a presumption of immediate public disclosure. A 12-year-old girl has been charged in relation to an acid attack against another child that occurred in a Detroit park. The girl, whose identity has not been disclosed, is facing charges of assault with intent to cause great bodily harm and felonious assault, as announced by the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. She has been ordered to have no contact with the victim, an 11-year-old girl identified as Dearia Summers. Following a preliminary hearing, the court set a $10,000 bond for the accused, along with the requirement to wear a tether as a monitoring device while out on bond. The next hearing in the case is scheduled for Tuesday, CBS News reported. Prosecutor Kim Worthy expressed deep concern over the allegations, calling them extremely troubling. She emphasized that there is no excuse for such harmful actions, which can have long-lasting effects on others. Dearia's mother, Dominique Summers, expressed her desire for additional charges to be filed against the suspect's mother. She described the traumatic experience, stating that her daughter arrived home with smoke emanating from her body and holes burned throughout her clothes. Summers immediately called 911, recalling that her maternal instinct prompted her to put diarrhea in a cold shower until the ambulance arrived. The incident occurred on July 9th after an argument broke out among a group of girls at the playground, according to CBS News Detroit. A former supervisory agent investigating Hunter Biden has been instructed by the FBI to refrain from answering specific questions from the House Oversight Committee regarding the case. This direction was communicated through a redacted letter from FBI General Counsel Jason Jones, which was received the night before the agent was scheduled to testify, Fox News has reported. According to the letter, which was obtained by the New York Post, Jones informed the former agent that the FBI anticipates their refusal to answer questions that seek non-public information, as it may be protected by executive privilege or other significant confidentiality interest. This includes information related to ongoing investigative activities or internal deliberations in law enforcement matters. The former agent was advised to redirect such inquiries to the FBI's Office of Congressional Affairs. The FBI lawyer mentioned an, quote, ongoing case concerning the president's son, referring to the committee's interest in specific events that occurred in December 2020 as part of the investigation. Last month, Hunter Biden pleaded guilty to federal charges following a year-long probe into his tax affairs. The investigation was initiated based on suspicious activity reports related to funds originating from China and other foreign nations.